What if I told you that one man's bold plan could reshape the entire United States housing market and possibly crash the economy in the process? This isn't just another political move. This is a gamble that could change everything you know about wealth, stability, and the American dream. Buckle up, because today we're diving into Donald Trump's audacious housing initiative and why it might be the most controversial economic experiment of our time. America is facing a housing crisis like never before. Home prices have skyrocketed to levels that are completely detached from reality, leaving millions of families unable to afford a place to live. But what if there was a way to fix this? What if we could make housing affordable again, but at a cost no one is prepared for? Enter Donald Trump. His latest executive orders promise to slash home prices by addressing supply-side issues, cutting regulatory red tape, and unleashing private sector innovation. Sounds like a dream come true, right? Well, not so fast. Because according to macroeconomics expert George Gammon, this plan could trigger a financial earthquake that shakes America to its core. To understand the stakes, we need to look at the numbers. And Gammon has a metric that reveals just how dangerous this situation really is. Scene 2, the G indicator. He calls it the G indicator, an adaptation of Warren Buffett's famous market cap to GDP ratio. And let me tell you, the results are shocking. In 2000, when the housing market was stable, both GDP and housing market cap stood at $10 trillion, a perfect balance of 100%. But by 2006, during the peak of the infamous housing bubble, this ratio soared to 164%. Fast forward to today, the G indicator has hit an eye-watering 166%, with a $50 trillion housing market cap against a $30 trillion GDP. That's not just overvaluation, that's an economy built on quicksand. So how does Trump plan to fix this? Unlike past administrations that relied on subsidies and financial engineering, Trump is taking a radically different approach, a free market solution designed to attack the root causes of inflated home prices. His plan focuses on 3 key pillars: reducing regulatory burdens that add up to 23.8% of single-family home costs, expanding housing supply by using government-owned land, and promoting private sector participation for sustainable development. On paper, it sounds brilliant, but here's the catch: lowering home prices could destabilize an economy that's dangerously reliant on inflated property values. Let's talk numbers. If Trump's plan succeeds in lowering home prices by just 25%, it would slash the total market cap of U.S. housing from $50 trillion to $37.5 trillion, wiping out $12.5 trillion in household net worth overnight. Think about what that means for consumer spending, the lifeblood of our economy. When people feel poorer, they spend less. And when they spend less, businesses suffer. This domino effect could trigger a recession unlike anything we've seen since the Great Financial Crisis. And here's something else you might not know. Home prices are determined at the margin. Even small reductions in new home prices can ripple through comparable sales, or comps, devaluing existing properties across entire neighborhoods. This isn't just theory, it's economic reality. To truly understand Trump's gamble, we need to zoom out and look at history. Since World War II, America has relied on credit expansion, programs like Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, to fuel growth by making homes more affordable through long-term mortgages and subsidies. But this system created distortions that left our economy dependent on ever-rising asset values. Trump's plan aims to dismantle these distortions and reset the housing market to sustainable levels, aligning home prices with fundamentals like price-to-income ratios. It's bold, it's risky, and it requires society to endure some very difficult medicine. George Gammon sums it up perfectly. Trump's initiative offers a path toward long-term stability, but at a cost few are willing to pay. Lower property values mean short-term pain for homeowners, investors, and businesses alike. But if America can endure this turbulence, it might finally break free from decades of interventionist policies that have failed us time and time again. So here's the million-dollar question. Can America handle short-term pain for long-term gain? Or will this gamble trigger another crisis that leaves us worse off than before? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. Trump's housing gamble is a story we'll be talking about for generations.